Equality. Do you believe in equality of a person, a woman, born in India, on the Indian subcontinent, forced into prostitution and then into bear farms? No. Do you believe in the equality between yourself and an expert professor with 40 years of experience in his field? Do you believe in equality between your child and an idiot savant, genius child, who is surpassing in all his skills and everything else to be the best of the best? Do you believe in the speciality of your loved female, that may be a vulgar bitch, over a noble lady that spent most of her life in solitude, tired of the male swine approaching her? Equality. Equality is a thing that is forced down the throats of the masses so that the swine may feel more equal than the rest in the illusion of this equality while they are governed by inferiors. Now, if a dragon or a lion or a serpent appears amongst the swine, this is chaos. The swine want to put a mask of a pig on the dragon, on the lion, on the serpent, and pretend it's one of them. Sooner or later, they drag the dragon or the lion or the serpent into their mud, throwing feces and mud at this person, saying that he is even worse and they're more equal, healing their inferiority complex. Well, in the natural order of beings, even amongst nature, amongst animals, there are hierarchies in the ecosystem. And happenstance, human specimen dominated this hierarchy. Homo symbolicus that started reifying and recreating the material world and the intellectual world too. In Confucian China, there were superior people and inferior people. Superior people with excellent qualities and merit to lead the inferiors. That didn't denigrate the inferiors. It said everyone has their skill, their ability, their mind, and minds are different. In order to find their place in the world, not to look up and down towards the celebs, CEOs, politicians that are world and shit, but to find their place in the world and find eudaimonia, happiness within this status, within the place that they orienteer around, happenstance, by fate, fortune, chance, decision making, judgment making, or circumstances. Now, even in the Buddhist secret Tibetan teachings, there is the definition of the minds, the inferior minds that do not learn anything at all, and it's a waste of time explaining sacred mysteries to them. Medium minds that understand and they keep the wheels of Dharma turning, and superior minds that are not only receiving the transmission from their masters from above and realize it within, but also carry on the teachings and develop them into the finest of the utmost of possibility. They are called truly masters. Now, in a classless society, we have no people that are of class. If the elites are corrupt and inferior, we have no one to look up to lead us, to inspire us, to create nobility, and despite the feeling of communitas, community within a society. Now, I was a victim of equality myself. I was destroyed by envious pigs that wanted to make me more equal, less equal than them, because they wanted to be more equal than me in their great inferiority complex. So my life, hence, was ruined by pigs and bulk and mass. And I understand that. I don't blame the pigs. The pigs act according to their nature. The issue is that when you're exposed to pigs, they hate you. Every superior man invites distraction, envy of the lesser swine. It's not that with everyone. Some are inspired, some are in civilized conversation, cultured conversation. But feeding society so-called equality, the belief that everyone is special, everyone is equal, of equal standing, of equal character, ethos, attributes, skills, mind prowess, souls. Souls are different. Don't convince me that the souls of the gods are less powerful than the souls of the mortals, and that souls of animals less noble than that of mortals that behave like pigs. This is not to chastise or criticize anyone. This is to mean to recognize yourself, notice out and find your place in the world, and round it in beauty of what you are capable of. Even the most vulgar and vile of people, according to Etika and Kinema, may find some good things within them. There are no people completely evil and no people perfectly good. That was never an issue in the world of nature, Philosophia Naturalis, the world of Aphrodite genetics. But if you don't let people find these diamonds within, to develop them, to recreate themselves, and if you make them believe that they are very special and very worthy little flowers that look up towards inferior swine, they become like swine. And then, amongst the swine of their status, they combat who is the greater swine, not better swine, greater swine, more vile swine. And as it is with pigs that get power, wealth, fortunes, do they become less of a pig or a greater pig? Sheep that get more money and power quickly turn into pigs and jackals. What is not corrupted by power or wealth, what is checked and balanced, that is the real test of a spine. If you have a lion or a serpent or a dragon in government, he keeps his ethos incorruptible, no matter how much power, how much wealth he will amass. He's checked and balanced. He picks his advisors, his counselors, his wise people that watch over him. According to Kautilya Chanakya of the Mauryan Empire, ministers, trusted ministers, are worth more than an empire. The whole wealth of the empire means nothing if you don't have good, wise people around yourself. And I think the conversation, this monologue should end up here because I uttered exactly what I wanted to. Thank you.